Alright. You guys, like, if anyone sits here, just, like, let them know there's a live stream. It's like, don't mess with me.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
And it's like the henchman.
Oh my gosh, I miss her.
And the henchman.
Okay.
I know.
A relationship.
I feel like I showed up her, but I feel like I know 50% see her.
Oh, I just crushed it.
Once again, if you haven't filled out the QR code with suggestions for our show, please take a moment to do that while we get ready to get started here.
It's so weird to think about. It is.
I wish I could let it work. It's so sad.
Okay, I'm going to show you all of mine once I'm done. And then we'll show each other our answers. So this way, if they pop up, then we can
Like, don't have our phone out. It's fine. But I don't know. It's just, I feel like they're just like Canada.
Oh, yeah. They might use that shit. I have one.
sit over here with me?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming tonight. It is awesome that so many people were willing to come out in the middle of winter break. I know that it's a big ask to have people remember something over a week since they've been in school, so thank you for being here. And to those of you watching from home on the live stream, thank you for watching as well. I'm Matt Fonestock. For those who don't know me, hopefully most of you know me. I've been teaching at Carlisle High School for 23 years, and yeah, thank you. When I started, I was an English teacher, and I was full of ideas and energy. I still have a lot of ideas and energy. And I went to Paul Wysocki, who just retired this past spring, who was the 9th grade principal, and I said, hey, Paul, I would like to start an improv comedy troupe. And he was like, oh, what's that? And I told him, and I think he had no idea what I had in mind. He was like, oh, so they'll do their little skits and nobody will come. And I was like, well, no, I think people can come and be excited for this. And teenagers are so full of enthusiasm and creativity and energy and just like cool, odd ways of thinking. I think it could be a really great outlet for so many of our students. And he was like, okay. So, I had auditions for this troupe, and I had to push real hard to people that I knew because they didn't know what it was. None of the students knew what it was, and I had auditions that I publicized for an improv and sketch comedy troupe because I didn't know whether teenagers would be like reliably good at improv, and I thought, well, we can always fall back on sketch, and we've never had to do that. So we had our auditions, and 25 people auditioned that first year for something they didn't even know what it was. And I ended up taking 11 of those kids, and those 11 kids helped me forge what has lasted now for 20 years. And that first year, I knew from like the energy and enthusiasm of that first show that this was going to have a long history here at Carlisle, and it has. We are now in our 21st year. You'll see all these shirts on display up here are in order from the very first shirt that was black there, all the way down to the current 21st year blue, but we've completed 20 years, and we are here to celebrate that tonight. And I have a whole bunch of current and former wingmen who are excited to get up on the stage and be just crazy and irreverent. So, are you ready to meet tonight's cast? Okay. Women, come on in! Just keep coming. All right, so we're excited to have them here tonight. We also have some other alums sprinkled throughout the audience that for various reasons didn't know that they wanted to perform. We'll give them opportunities if they want to join us as well. Tonight's show is going to be a little different from others that you may be used to. There's going to be a lot of people playing some of these games, and some of them will go a little longer than usual. We don't have an unusually large number of games, but the games themselves will probably take a little longer. I do expect this show to go close to 2 hours. If that is too long for you, of course, we understand if you have to duck out. Otherwise, buckle up and let's have some fun. Can I ask all of our original members, people who are here from 2005 to 2006, to come on up on stage? So we have those four who represent all the way up through the first blue shirt here. If you originally had a Winging It shirt that was orange, teal, pink, gray, yellow, green, or navy, come on up and join them. If you are an alum of Winging It, anytime after that through this past year, come on up and join them as well. And can you guys form a clump? Form a clump over here. here. And now, can our current members come on over here on the other side? We have people in attendance tonight that range in age from 14 to 38, and I think that's wildly crazy. Former club over here too. You're also going to need a microphone. So can this group, the current members, can you grab a microphone? And can we have the alumni grab a microphone? And Dottis, I'm going to give you my microphone. Come on down stage with me. Yep. Cheers, can you grab a mic? Okay, here's what we're going to be doing. We are starting off with a game called Beastie Rap. And this is going to be a rap battle between our alumni and current members. And I'm going to be giving them a one-syllable word. On the QR code that you filled out, we asked for one-syllable words. So I'll give a one-syllable word, and then we will ask our alumni, somebody on that team, to take the mic, and they will do a line of rap that will end with that one-syllable word, but they're not going to say that word. Their team is going to fill in the blank for them, and then it'll bounce to the other team that will have to do a line that will have a word that rhymes with that word, but they're going to have to figure out that word in context, from context clues. So, and Dottis, don't be too loud on the beat so we can hear their words. All right, alumni, you are going to be starting to get a freebie for the first one. Oh, that's so appropriate. Your word is wing. So whoever wants to take the mic to get us started in our rap battle to do a line that ends in wing. Anybody want to take the mic? Okay, step on out. It's okay. So take it away, Dad.
And make sure that mic's on. Thank you.
Oh, I thought they were. No, you're not rusty at all.
Oh my god.
I was supposed to start the rap, but I forgot the...
Your order is up, the bell goes ding.
In the choir, I like to sing. She's mine for the summer. She's mine. I hate Google, so I have a doorbell. It goes ring. If you go for the honey, you might get a thing.
On my own, just doing my thing. Call me Drake, I got hotline. I have a crown, I am a king.
Hey, baby girl, let me give you this.
We have the word ring here. That means that current members current members, your new word is male. Male. Pick up the pace a little bit.
Walking out to get my mail.
I'm a knight on a quest, searching for the holy.
The clouds are pretty dark, I think it's gonna hail.
Carry my whole mama back because I'm a
Didn't say for my test I'm gonna fail.
Popeyes like spinach, but I like with my boat, I take the subway I travel by. I'm a sea animal, I'm a whale. I like to barbecue Snoop too.
That means that the current members I'll take this microphone. Okay, for our next game, we're going to be playing freeze tag. If you'd like to play, stand across the back, facing back. If you don't want to play, have a seat. Okay, This next game is a Winging It staple. This is something that we played in our very first show ever. This is freeze tag. What's going to happen is that two people are going to do a scene together, and at any point, somebody in the back can, oh wait, no, hold on, pause, I forgot. We were going to do introductions, so I screwed this up. While we have, you know what, we'll do introductions later. But while we have the screen down, we are going to pause. So why don't you guys come back up for a second, have a seat. I did forget about this. We have, before we raise the screen and it's not a distraction, we have some videos for some people who couldn't be here tonight. And the first of them, I just need to give some context to, because this first person is not actually a traditional Winging It alum as a performer. She helped me start this group 21 years ago. And Angela Dorman has a really interesting history, and she had lived in Carlisle for a while, but her background was actually as a performer with Second City and in Hollywood. She had been in some episodes of Star Trek Voyager and a season of Nash Bridges and a recurring character on the Drew Carey Show. And she had all sorts of cool stuff, but then she ended up like having a pilot shot for HBO that didn't take off, and she had no job at the time, and she just needed a reset, so she hiked the Appalachian Trail. And in, I think, like North Carolina, she met a guy who was also hiking, and they started hiking together, and then in Massachusetts, he proposed to her, and in Maine, they got married, and all of a sudden, this woman from Iowa, who's a Hollywood actress, is suddenly living in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, because her husband was a hydrogeologist. So, she helped me get things started. I will say one more claim to fame for Angela Dorman, because if we have any Seinfeld fans in the house, Angela Dorman is, she was a guest in one episode of Seinfeld in a pretty iconic role. If you're a Seinfeld fan, she played Donna Chang, the Chinese lady whose phone lines got crossed with other people. She actually is part of Winging It's history. So with that, we're gonna watch these videos. They are from Angela and some of our alums who couldn't be with us. So Grayson, cue it up.
Hi, this is Angela Dorman, and I have the honor and the privilege of being part of Winging It at its infancy. My children were actually infants at the time, and I remember not really knowing about the Carlisle School District, but the more I got to know Matt Bonastock and the more I got to know the young people involved, the more my faith in that district and my children's future grew. I'll never forget those young people I was with. They made such a beautiful impression on me. I'll also never forget a particular restroom stop that we had to make in Gary, Indiana. Happy reunion.
Hello, my name is Eric. I was in Winging It from 2014 to 2017, I think. And since then, I live in Copenhagen in Denmark, where I have a job and an apartment. I don't do comedy anymore. So enjoy the reunion. Wish I could be there.
What's up, Winging It fans? This is Pat Towery. The 2009 alumni of Winging It was the blue shirt year. After Winging It, I went into the Army, became a Black Hawk helicopter pilot, went overseas a few times, then left, went into a graduate program with Brown, got my master's there, and currently run my own health and wellness company in Mississippi. And we all know laughter is the best medicine.
What's up, Winging It? It's JP Zahor from the class of 2012. You're getting pretty old, but congrats on your latest birthday. And my update is I've been living in Berkeley, California for around the last 2 years. And in August, my wife Delaney and I became first-time foster parents. And it's been really fun. So I hope you guys have a wonderful reunion. Lots of love to you all. Peace! Winging It out.
Hello, fellow wingmen. One of my favorite memories of Winging It is when we did our workshop with Second City. It was so much fun. I wish I could be with everyone tonight, but I am in Glasgow, so if anyone wants a transatlantic trip, give me a buzz. You've got a place to stay. But have an amazing show, guys.
That's Danae Wheeler.
Hi guys, it's Jacob Fisher here, class of 2017. Best of luck tomorrow for the Winging It show. Hope you guys are doing alright. A little bit more about me, what I'm up to right now. I'm currently in Germany, moving to Berlin in January, and unfortunately not doing German improv, which would be funny, but in a very different German way of funny. Good luck to the show, and hope to see you guys soon.
It's Muhammad Alec, 2016 graduate. Can't make it to the show, but Fawn wanted me to send one, and everyone who couldn't to send a video in. So I just wanted to say, I hope you all enjoy the show. I wonder if Fawn is still as charismatically dumb and smart as I remember. I don't know how someone can be so dumb and smart at the same time. How's this man teaching gifted students? How the hell did he get this job? How did he get in this position? Either way, I hope you all enjoy the show. And I hope you all have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Fawn, thank you for organizing this.
Hey guys, it's Ronnie. As you can tell, I'm in beautiful Austria. So a piece of advice for the current Winging It members. Telling people you did high school improv comedy is not as good of a pickup line as you think it is.
Happy 20th birthday, Winging It. This is Karina from 2012 to 2015 with my sweet baby boy, Bovine. Why don't you look at them? Say hi. Aww.
Many of you probably don't know me. My name's Logan Forbes, and unfortunately I couldn't make it to the reunion this year, but I hope that everyone had happy holidays and you guys enjoy hanging out and performing together and getting to know people you may not know. So, yeah, thanks for having me on Winging It.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Ray coming in from Chicago. I was in Winging It in year 9, and I'm happy to see that it's hit the big 2-0. Have a great show and a great performance. Let's go!
All right, thank you very much. So, okay, now we can close the screen and move on with things. But yeah, we have arms all over the world. It's really exciting, and I think a great testament to the school district that so many people are out doing crazy, wonderful things in the world. Okay, at this time, people want to play freeze tag. Come on up. We're gonna do it for real now. Okay, for freeze tag, what I need is. I need 2 audience volunteers. You're not going to have to perform. In fact, actually, do we have any alums who didn't want to perform, who want to just come up? Catherine and Jess. Give them a round of applause. Catherine and Jess are coming up. Okay, Catherine and Jess. Each of you pick one member, whether you know them or not. Pull them out on stage and pose them like they're a wax museum figure. And these 2 people are going to get us started. So they're going to take whatever positions they're given, and they're going to start a scene by establishing relationship. And they're going to do a scene together, the 2 of them, that justifies this pose they're being put into. And, oh, perfect, great, thank you. And everybody else is going to be turned around to the back. They can't see what's happening, but at some point during this scene between Chuck and Turner, they are going to, somebody will yell, freeze! From the back, and then they'll stop in whatever position they're in. The person who yelled freeze will take over their position and start a brand new, totally different scene that has nothing to do with what we just heard, but it has to justify whatever pose they're in. Everybody will take a turn out here, and then they'll have a seat as they get tagged out, except for these first 2, they can go back into the line. And we'll take it from there. So, Chuck and Turner, one of you will get us started.
What did you put in the wings?
I just did as much chili powder as I could. I told you your taste buds haven't been what they used to be.
I'm 32, good God, man. I can't handle it.
To me, your brother? What? It was a crime in the moment, you know? Like, I don't know brownies. didn't think the food was that bad. I mean, I've been practicing. It just packs a punch. Darling, come on. Yeah, okay. Oh, all right, try some more. I knew I married well. Great. Oh, Dad, you're right. It is infected. Is it bad? Oh, yeah, no. You're gonna lose like this. I'm not going to the doctor. No, this.
Where did you say you found this apartment?
Well, he's a guy on Craigslist, pointed to a website.
That's your problem.
Right.
I told you to stay over.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, it's hard to apartment.
I mean, the rat basically greeted us at the door.
Look, I know you're trying to sell me the XL size to make more money, but I just don't think these are gonna fit. They look great on me. I just use these as a tent.
They're multi-use. It's multi-use. Put it on. Let's just try it.
I know you're carrying this, but we have to keep this whole stack of plates spinning on all these things the whole time. You're doing great. Let me give you a work. Now, Jimmy, when your mom said you could be anything you wanted to, maybe it's not what she had in mind. Oh, I'm tired of the wall. I'm tired. Please.
So when am I supposed to see the eclipse?
Well, they say the longer you stare at it, the better it gets. About an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
I really can be a superhero, Dad. You sure can, son. I've never been certain of anything in my life. You know, I think I can just... You gotta worry less. You're gonna do fine in prison, okay? Yes. Listen, oh my gosh, Mom's gonna sue us when they figure out. Yes. I didn't think that us getting married would be like legal. I mean, it's pretty questionable. It is 2025. I know things happen. And one, and two, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. First, we are going to play a game called Superhero Auditions. If you would like to audition for a superhero, doesn't mean you have to play one. Anybody who wants to join the back line, come on up. Anybody who wants to join the back line, you don't necessarily get cast or give one. Any other people for superhero auditions? Okay, all right. We are going to be auditioning for some superheroes. I asked you before the show to give me non-existent superhero identities. And so I'm going to name a superhero, and if you want to take a crack at playing that role, you will step forward the way that superhero would step forward, and you will introduce yourself the way that character would introduce himself, including telling us what your superpower is and how you can use your identity for super good. So, the first superhero that we're going to see is the Hole Puncher. I'm the Hole Puncher. It takes me more than one punch to punch the holes out, and it's harder in these hard materials.
I am the hole puncher! My hands are hole punchers!
Anybody else auditioning for the Hole Puncher?
Yeah. It's a common misconception. Hole with a W. When I punch, I hit all of it. Thank you. Oh, and you have a Peter, come on up.
Howdy kids, I'm a hole puncher, and when I punch you, we're gonna have a whole lot of fun.
All right, Damien, I cast you. You can have a seat, thank you. All right, the next audition is for Gluten Guardian. Gluten Guardian.
I'm the gluten guardian, and you know, I think that all the people that say they have a gluten allergy, that's not real. My superpower, I put gluten in every food that I see.
Oh my god.
My name's the Gluten Guardian. Anybody that gets close to my personal stash of hot gluten flour ceases to be.
I'm the gluten guardian. This is my pet loaf. And it's but I actually have an intolerance to gluten.
All right, Dom, I cast you. Thank you, have a seat. Our next superhero is Boomerang Boy.
Boomerang Boy, I'm only able really to be thrown by giants, but when I do get my hand, or when a giant gets his hands on me, I go all the way around.
All right, then I cast you. One more superhero. Let's see auditions for the Bench Warmer.
Hey, I'm the bench warmer, and my superpower is I'm Coach's ace. That's what it tells me. I'm just. One day I'm gonna be out there.
And have you ever sitting down and noticed that the seat is super warm? That was me. That's my power.
Howdy y'all, bench warmer. Nowadays, sports are getting popular, but the benches aren't. That's where I come in. I warm them all up. Every side of the bench is warm with me. Let's go.
I'm the bench warmer. I do a bench press, but it's on fire.
Steve, thank you very much. You guys want to see? Thank you. For our next game, we're playing a game called Slideshow. If you would like to be potentially in slides, you can come to either side. Also, if you are an alum who did not plan to perform but would like to be in slides, it's a very low stress job. You're welcome to join us up here. And we're going to ask Josh and Evan to grab a microphone, and you guys can hang out down here in the pit so that you can be seeing these slides as they are performed. Josh, you can grab the microphone. Okay, so what's going to happen is I asked before the show for somewhere people might go on vacation. And I'm looking through that list right now. And, all right. So, Josh and Evan, the two of you have gone to a, it never fails, people write inappropriate things. Okay, you are going to convenience stores around the country. I saw both Wawa and Sheetz and Buc-ee's on here, so those could all be destinations for you. Let's say that you guys are, you guys run a web series that reviews various capitalistic things, and this episode is on convenience stores of North America. So remember, you are addressing your YouTube following for your web series, talking about these convenience stores that you visited. At any point, they'll say click, and any number of performers, hopefully not more than maybe 8 or so at a time, will come out and strike a pose. So the performers, just step back a little bit more so that there's a little more of a defined central playing space. Yeah. Thank you. And we'll see probably 4 slides. And then they'll just tell us about their trip. Take it away.
What is up, followers?
What is up?
It is David Chuck.
And I'm Chuck Damon.
David Chuck and Chuck Damon, yeah. And we're back with another episode of capitalist things that we kind of look at and decide if they're cool.
And big shout out to BetterHelp for sponsoring.
BetterHelp has helped me with my mental health.
Yes, me too.
Yeah,
I'm struggling big time.
So let's get started.
Let's do it. Okay, this is actually from a Wawa in Catonsville, Maryland, Baltimore County, and they actually wheel in their employees from the back.
Yeah, so they've got a stockpile back there. I don't know, maybe they're growing them in tanks.
I think they're growing them in tanks.
On my favorite other channel. You can see there, we got one guy sticking his face through a hole in the display. They like to have some people behind the counter kind of talking to you from like a low height, trying to convince you to buy all the things in the store.
And when I asked if this was an OH&S issue, they hurled jars of Old Bay at me, and I made a quick exit.
Like and subscribe. Click.
Okay, this is a Buc-ee's in Pensacola, Florida, and everybody knows Buc-ee's. Sorry, say that again.
Everybody knows Buc-ee's.
Everybody knows Buc-ee's. And someone was actually asking for a cup of water, and here they're actually tossing them out.
Apparently in Pensacola, Florida, water is now illegal.
Water's now illegal. You have to drink Sprite. Sprite's the closest thing to water. Someone is also doing some push-ups. If you can't pay with money, you can do some push-ups.
Yeah, physical acts of prowess.
Physical acts no mental acts of prowess allowed.
None.
It's all physical. Pensacola, Florida.
Like and subscribe. Click.
Oh, this is great, and I'd like to thank AG1 for sponsoring this slide.
A lot of greens, they really make
I saw right there with a big scoop.
Make my body feel good.
Makes the body feel good. Makes the brain feel good. BetterHelp. Scoop AG1. This, I think, is from a Sheetz in Charleston, South Carolina. We're witnessing a polycule wedding. This is a 4-way wedding.
It was really a sweet ceremony. It is actually the furthest south Sheetz that has been constructed.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were attending this polycule wedding, they didn't have an officiant. So you can see me back there on the floor officiating because I was ordained by the church.
And this is actually a GIF. It's a GIF. You can see somebody kind of moving back there. Buddy, you looked great. Thank you.
Click, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. This is our last.
Oh my.
This is our final slide.
Now, this was out at a Circle K in Durango, Colorado.
I think this is the highest crime rate per county in the country.
Yeah, so here you see me upside down getting the change.
And they're stealing your shoelaces.
I did come back with one fewer New Balance after that.
But they sell New Balance in the store, so it's pretty darn convenient.
You know, and that is the sort of capitalist shenaniganery that we don't love to see.
You will not see this in places like Vietnam.
So we have to buy their shoes. I can't.
Again, this is a gift.
That's going to be all for our little
Thanks everybody.
Like and subscribe. Smash that like button, put the bell on. Join us next time for grocery stores.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, for the next game, alumni who want to play Chorus of Gripes. Can you guys come down here? And I realize that we don't have chairs, so that's fine. What we can do is have the taller people stand in a line across the back, and some shorter people can stand in front of them or kneel. For Chorus of Gripes, we're only going to have 7 of you. Anybody else want to join for Chorus of Gripes? Yeah, come on up. Okay, good. All right, for Chorus of Greg's, we got a list of complaints that people might be irked by, and I'm going to assign these complaints to some of our performers. And, yep, thank you, this is great. And then I will direct a chorus of their griping. So with 10 of you, all right, let's see here. Okay. Ben, you are complaining that the school zone speed limit sign was left on all Christmas break. Kirsten, you are complaining because you are stuck behind a slow driver. Charlie, you are complaining because Five Guys can't cook a burger correctly. Chase, you are complaining because your dad buried your hamster, but he was just hibernating. JC, you are complaining that you weren't in your grandmother's funeral slideshow. Everybody else was. Travis, you're complaining that it's really cold out and you have to work the outdoor drive-thru at Chick-fil-A. Peter, you are complaining that your roommate never cleans the bathroom. Chevy, you are complaining that your grandma came over and clogged your toilet. Evan, you are complaining that your dog ate your cat. And Dottis, you are complaining that COVID canceled your prom. Okay. So, we're going to hear their complaints in a chorus up there.
Yeah, you see, the thing is that you Americans are so hell-bent on making everything so nice for your children. But when Christmas time comes, or what we call it Guten-Vater, I don't understand. We drive as fast as we want on the Autobahn, and no children die in the streets. So
Look, I'm a God-fearing boy, okay? I put my time in the church. I feel like it's pretty fair to expect that I'm going to have heating at my job. And I just keep getting set onto the outdoor winter shift, okay? I mean, I like Christmas. I don't like peppermint shakes that much, okay? I do my best to serve here, okay? I really am. There's only so much Chick-fil-A sauce in the world that I can get before this...
Oh my God. I came home and it was I just little snookums. I all over guts. We're straight across the kitchen table. I was there just laughing.
What retirement community gives you a surprise roommate? Stevie, who I'm rooming with, doesn't know how to clean a dang thing. Stevie's wife did it all. I thought that if I just stopped buying new toilet paper, eventually he'd do it. But then I saw my shirt on the floor and it was brown everywhere.
Just because the sign says 35, do you think you actually need to go 35? What happened to 45? I am behind the slowest driver because she looks like she's going 25 right now. And
You know who really brought the Browns to the Super Bowl? My grandmother. I'm telling you straight up. I got home from work and I really had to use the bathroom because no way am I allowed to poop on company time. So when I get home, I expect to find a nice porcelain throne for myself. And when I get there, I see a plunger stuck in the toilet and my grandmother trying to yank it out. And
Kills the vibe and also kills my hamster. My dad. Hibernate during the winter months. I'm talking November, December, January, hell, February. He thinks that as soon my little baby angel sleep cakes closes his eyes that he's gone for good, and he buries him in our backyard. He was hibernating.
you want to know what Corona's my virus? Prom was canceled. I wanted to dance with people that I barely talked to for a couple hours. It's like a twice a lifetime opportunity, you know? It's never gonna happen because freaking COVID-19. I'm stuck in my house. I can't leave. I can't go to more dances. The dance. You know an old lady your whole life. She finally croaks and not one picture on the slideshow, Granny. Not one.
20 pictures up there of young Meemaw and all the aunts and stuff, and the best one in the family, no pictures. I mean, seriously. Everyone's crying. I'm starting to cry because I don't see no pictures of myself up there.
They really need to get a 6 guy back there, because I mean, I walk through the doors, I see John Forrester back there. I know I'm paying $17 for that. I mean, I might as well go get a slider down at the Walmart. It'd be better than that.
So you just heard him out of make Stevie,
directly
and
off.
his grandma came in to try and help us.
I can get all the peanuts in the world, but tell me right now, I don't know what this happened.
And we're on May, and then I started calling it. And he started texting him, it was brown.
It's just staring at me.
Because what do you mean you steal little animals? This was never an issue in the house. I have so many
I mean, seriously, man, you're starting to piss me off. I don't think so many guys can say there's a thing out there. I got no warning that I sent him. He said he wasn't on If she wasn't dead, I'd have killed her myself.
Our next game is called Pairs Freeze Tag. If you want to play Pairs Freeze Tag, come on up and find a partner. Someone you don't know super well. Pairs, come on up. Okay, for Pairs Freeze Tag, what I'm going to need from the audience is somebody who got a recent text message. It's very simple. Just like a 6-word, not very specific, like, oh, I can't believe that you did that to me, or I am so thankful for you, honey, or something that's just a very basic line that's not overly technical or laden with jargon or anything. I saw a hand over here. Yeah, you there. What line did you get? So I just be itchy. Okay, let's hold on to that for a second, then we're gonna use that. Do we have pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. So what's gonna happen is we got relationships before the show, and I'm gonna give you a relationship, and we're gonna find out if each of these pairs of people will stay together in their relationship. And what's gonna happen is that the first pair that speaks, the first line they'll say will be, I just be itchy, is that right? I just be itchy. And then they'll do a scene that begins with that line in their relationship. And at any point, any other pair can yell freeze. And unlike freeze tag, they're not taking over a physical position. They're taking over the last line spoken. And they're going to adopt that line in their relationship and start a scene with their partner using that line verbatim. You can't change it. And then you'll continue in your scene, another pair can steal it, etc. And it's just gonna bounce around until we get back to the line, I just be itchy. So, Peter and Ben, your relationship is that you are a car buyer and car salesperson. Chuck and Dom, you are a you are pest control and a roach. Okay. Chevy and Travis, you are a no. Sorry, everybody. You are a store manager and a Karen. What store? Kohl's? Okay, so you're a store manager at Kohl's and a Karen who likes to complain. Turner and Rodney, you are, oh, that would be funny. You're rival coaches. What sport are they rival coaches?
Football!
Lacrosse? Okay. You are rival lacrosse coaches before the big game, okay? And you're gonna meet like on the field before the game. Okay, Em and Josh, you are a dad and daughter before the prom, okay? Annabeth and Mason, you are a substitute teacher and a class clown. Okay, and Joey and Doris, you are a divorced couple. Okay, and let's say that we're gonna give you a setting. You're a divorced couple who are both at their kids' ballet recital, waiting for it to start. Okay, so with that, just sound off again. Remind us, what's your relationship, Peter and Ben?
Car salesman and car buyer.
Okay.
Erosion and pest control specialist. Kohl's manager and Karen. Max coaches.
Perfect.
Substitute teacher and class clown.
Great. Make sure you're nice and loud so others can hear you. Who wants to claim the opening line? I'd just be itchy. Perfect. Okay. And we will let this play either until we get back to the line, I'd just be itchy, or I just decide to call it. So take it away. I'd just be itchy is your first line.
I just be itchy, teach. You gotta take one like this.
I am not. Ugh! You need to go to the nurse. That. Ugh. Take a step back.
Freeze. Sorry, I forgot the word. It's freeze. Don't get close to me. Take a step back. The line's here. This is my box. That's your box. And my boys are gonna smear your team all over your box. My boys are gonna smear yours and then.
My boys are gonna smear your thing. You think you're gonna come back? I'm gonna jump in one morning in here and I smoked a horse. You saw me. Resistant to that drug. Nice try. You're gonna need something way bigger, my man. I think
You're gonna need something way bigger, my man. I don't care about your boys. You're gonna need something way bigger. Oh.
Look, you're gonna need something way bigger, my man. Let me get you an old Ford F-150.
I'm not sure that's safe for me though. My father said that I should get a real big one so I can sneak in.
No, I understand, but a beautiful, blushing bride like yourself needs to roll in
Bill. You look like a Bill. Are you Bill? Bill, I need a
Bill since the day I was born.
And I just need a Tom one, all right? I think you're a little confrontational on me here.
You're being too confrontational.
I think you're being a little confrontational with me right now.
Oh, I don't think so. I think I'm being just confrontational enough. I would like to return this, and I would like twice the Kohl's cash and down.
The receipt. I can't return it without a receipt. This is company policy.
I don't shop anywhere but Kohl's. Where do you think I bought this?
I cannot guarantee that this is a Kohl's product. You can try and pull it up. Fine. Let's go and we can peruse the store and we can find this shirt. Okay?
Let's go find it. Let's go find it.
Let's go find it. Take me to your little friends. Yeah. Listen, you found it, baby. I'm right here. Stick it back, talk my
I didn't do 3 years in the tunnels of damn.
Okay, fine. If this is how we're going to be, fine.
Okay, fine. If this is how we're gonna be, then fine.
If this is how it's gonna be, then fine.
Next step. My boyfriend, okay? He loves me. I got his name tattooed.
I got a tattoo of my boyfriend, and he loves me more than you ever will.
he's got a condition, he be itchy, all right?
Thank you very much. Nice job. Okay. For our next game, I need alums who wanted to be in group interview. And didn't think we should grab some chairs. Grayson, is it possible to get some rare chairs? Can we get 5 chairs? I forgot there are no chairs. Okay. I'm just looking through the list here because this game, these people all know each other somehow. Yeah, thank you to our crew, by the way, for tracking us some chairs. This is a game where all of these people will know each other somehow. And I'm just looking at lists to figure out how it is that they know each other. And okay, that could be a good one. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so what's gonna happen is I know how these people know each other. They don't know how they know each other yet. They're about to find out when I interview them on live TV. So, you guys, why don't you match each other's energy and we'll take that. And it's actually okay. All right, good morning, Cleveland, and welcome to our broadcast for Good Morning Cleveland. Today I'm so proud to have with us a bearding club, the first bearding team, I should say, the first competitive bearding team in the state of Ohio. And they have joined us today to tell us a little bit about competitive bearding. And I understand that you guys formed this group out of some sense of obligation and necessity. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, bearding culture has been dying. You know, I've been growing mine out since I've been 6 years old. So I'd say personally, it's hard to see all these performative men with just mustaches these days. You know, we need more beards.
Yeah, I understand. And I understand that you guys have taken some flack for limiting your club just to men. Is that correct?
We don't like bearded ladies.
Okay. And I understand there's actually been some complaints lodged about you because of your sexism. Is that true?
Well, the beard is for a thinking man, not a thinking woman. As far as I'm concerned, that disqualifies.
I mean, think about it. Merlin, garden gnomes, fingers.
Okay. Well, so speaking of, I understand that in your competitions, they are partly about the beard and partly academic. Is that true? So can you just explain to me how bearding is competitive and on what grounds can you win or lose a competition?
Yeah, I mean, I can take this with no problem. So, part of it is style points, right? Part of it is physical challenge, right? How much weight can you lift with your beard? How many people can crawl across a rope made from your beard? How many people can you whip with your beard?
And it's true that each of you specializes in a different part of this competition. Is that true? So it really is a team effort?
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, Stanley and I, we're in competitive growing on command. That's accountable.
Okay, so if I say, run!
There it is! Right there!
That's amazing. So as the first bearding competitive team, you guys are going to actually set the race right there. Okay, and have you found people to compete with? Who are you just who do you compete with?
Mostly each other. But beard culture's kind of dying out. But anybody with a beard can come and try us if they want.
There was a group in Scotland once.
And did you guys compete against them?
Absolutely.
50s.
Oh, historically.
Well,
Okay.
it's our great-great-grandfathers, but yes, basically we compete, yes.
Okay. Well, for this, I understand that you are trying to issue challenges to other bearding teams around the country. Can you tell me how you're trying to recruit them and how you're trying to inspire them to take you on?
Yeah, mostly I've been threatening people and telling them that if they don't respond, I will hide lice eggs in their beard clothing.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Are all of you so aggressive in your tactics?
One strategy, but some of us are also looking for a corporate sponsor. Which the whole hating of women thing has also really gotten into a problem with that.
Yeah.
It's called on #beard. You just gotta scroll. Eventually you find them.
Okay. And are there any prospects? Do you think that this is leading somewhere?
Got selected to be cast in a music video.
Really?
Heavy metal Scottish band.
Oh, okay. And are you guys going to do this? Are you going to film that video in Scotland?
There's no women in the band.
All right. Okay. Well, I wish you guys well. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you find some competitors that you can beat, or at least that you can beat yourselves. So thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. And thanks for tuning in, Cleveland. Good morning, Cleveland. For our next game, I need some people. We have some alumni who wanted to refresh a favorite old character of theirs. If any alumni are willing to step on up in character, come on up on stage. Come on up if you wanted to do a character game. As you know, we play some character games over the years, and some of them have characters that they'd like to revisit, or perhaps they have some new characters. We have these four here. Anybody else last call for characters? Okay, so why don't you grab a microphone? You can share a mic, that's fine. And I'm going to ask these people to introduce themselves in a second in character. In the meantime, do we have maybe 3 audience members who would like to seek some advice? So, for example, before you get started, in practice earlier today, one person asked, can you help me figure out how I can get a date? These are usually how questions, like how can I blank, where you're seeking some life advice. So, why don't you come over here for a second? I'm just going to have you wait right over here. Yeah, you there, come on down. And you can come on down here too. Thank you. And that'll be great. So, in a moment, yeah, just the 3 of you, just be available here. You can stand right, just stand right here. Okay, so what's going to happen is, come on down, join. Okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to ask you guys to each introduce yourself in character briefly. We'll meet you, find out who you are, what your thing is, and then after we've met all 4, I will ask you to ask your piece of advice, and then each of our characters will give you advice in character, okay? And then you can tell us who you think gave the best advice, okay? All right, so starting with Chuck, why don't you introduce yourself in character?
Wow, I know what you're thinking, not that guy. My name is Ronald, and I'm a Democratic Socialist. Proud Democratic Socialist. Listen, you need to understand, it's great. I love the Democratic Socialists. They do fabulous things, wonderful things. And I saw them once in 1983, hooked ever since. Ronald, name's Ron, not Donald. Wrong guy, different New Yorker.
My name's Wanda. I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese's. I now own the Chuck E. Cheese's.
Hey there, how's it going? My name's Dick Wiggins, a Zamboni driver there up there in old Alberta for the Toronto Maple Leafs there. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. First time on the television. Hi Mom, hi Dad.
My name is Finbar Geldy, Lord of the Sea.
What would you like some advice on?
What are you supposed to do when you get sick?
What kind of sick?
Like a fever.
Yeah, what do you do if you have a fever?
Easy answer, tons of Tylenol, all the time.
mother make you some tea, baby.
Oh, hey there. Oftentimes there up in Alberta, we take maple leaves and crush them up and put them there in a glass of hot water and cook them up on the exhaust manifolds of our pickup trucks. And oftentimes if that didn't work, well, we run down and pick up a few cases of Molson and get so stone blind drunk you wouldn't know what was going on.
Many land creatures experience sickness. I believe it's seasickness. In my experience, more time in the sea.
Thank you very much. What was your name, by the way? Charlotte. Who gave the best advice, do you think? The third person? Oh, Dick Wiggins? Congratulations. Who needs some more advice? What's your name?
Tori?
Tori, what advice would you like to seek from our expert panelists here?
I had a pretty rough go of it this past Christmas, and so just for next year, what are your guys' best tips on shopping for Christmas gifts?
Good question.
That's a tough one. Christmas, great holiday, love it. Been a few Christmases, couple New Years, I like them all. Here's the thing about Christmas, if you're gonna have a rough go with presents, I suggest donating to the Democratic Socialists of America. You can help your brothers in the trades. It's the best gift. Power to the people, all the people.
For next year, start now. But if you want to work for it, you could always come to my Chuck E. Cheese's, get all the tickets you need, and start there. Shop here. Shop with Wanda at Wanda's Chuck E. Cheese's.
Thank you. As a wee little bull calf, oftentimes come the holidays, we run back in there to Jimmy's junkyard and pull all the truck parts out of vehicles that oftentimes our family and friends needed. You know, ain't nothing like a good Norwegian speed and pork package on the side of your dad's Ford F-150. You know, a little red paint to go with the black and the gray paint from years prior repairs. If that doesn't work, I'd recommend going to your local watering hole and climbing underneath vehicles and stealing those big shiny pieces of metal on the exhaust manifolds, the systems down there. The catalytic converters, you can take them and scrap them and get a pretty good price there for them. Yeah.
Every young mermaid and merman could use a bright, shiny trident. New shell bra, trough. Maybe just a walk in the coral.
Thank you. Tori, who do you think the best advice?
Probably Mr. Seaman. I'll keep the trident in mind.
Finbar Geldi Show. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tori. And what's your name?
Zoe,
Zoe. What advice would you like to seek from our experts?
how to buy shoes online without your mom knowing using her credit card.
Is that mom here? Okay. All right. Good. How do you buy shoes online using your mom's credit card without her knowing?
Dom, I'm here.
Hi, Mrs. Park.
The first thing you're gonna need is a VPN. I don't know what that stands for, but it's big tech, huge tech, giant tech. VPN's very sophisticated. You should be able to go on the internet and find a shoe, a beautiful shoe. Once you find a shoe, you click add to cart. I learned this recently. Once it's in the cart, you got your VPN on. You take your mother's credit card. You punch in the numbers, and I'm pretty sure after that everything's fine. I'm not exactly sure what goes on after you click add to cart, but VPN, that's the key. You gotta mask your location and things.
Fraud, I like that. Fraudulent days. I don't know much about an internet, but I tell you what, you just take that card, you go to wherever store you want, make sure you hide your face from the cameras. Hurry up and swipe that card. You got your shoes.
Thank you. Hey there, Zoe. When I was a wee little bull calf, your mom there was my English teacher. I actually built her a bookshelf, which you may or may not have in your home. That was me. Milled it myself from pull-up poplar boards and oak. Anywho, I'm not much for credit cards there up there in the old Alberta. I don't have much for the internet. I live in an ACO shack. It was built for emergency disaster relief efforts, but I've been in there permanently since the fires on Slave Lake. The best I could recommend for you, if you go there into the local watering holes, oftentimes the old geezers with them, the traveling hunters and whatnot, will set those plastic cards there on the counters to pay for their drinks. You just kind of snag that little sucker. Put it back there in your pocket, and on your way out to take their catalytic converters off their Fords.
Will, you little naughty nautilus. A slippery eel, aren't you? Just like my grandfather said when I was a little cockle. The sea giveth, and the sea taketh away. You see now, because of the ever-interconnected global economy and supply chain, there are giant vessels crossing my ocean from the Far East, where they make shoes. I understand they have small fins. I don't want to get too political here. Life is politics. Okay. What you do is you find a giant undersea cable and you hot wire into it. Then it's like having a VPN. You're in the middle of the Atlantic Defense Ocean. You can get any shoe you want. You saucy.
I didn't understand number 1 or number 4. I will ask my mom what VPN is. I choose dumb.
Okay. Dick Higgins, thank you very much. Okay, next job, characters. Thank you. For our next game, we are playing Deck the Laws. Doris Stedich, you're going to come and get on the keys here. If you are willing to do some singing, come on up. Anybody who wants to, come on up if you want to sing. All right. We asked you before the show for some topics you'd like to hear people sing about, and I'll be picking those out as we go along. And grab the microphones. I'll give you my mic as well so that we have 3 available. Although, are there just going to be 8 of you singing? Nobody else wants to sing for Deck the Laws?
8
Okay.
out there.
All right. Okay, so it'll just be 2 mics is fine then. Okay, step forward a little bit so that you're in the light. That would be great. Thank you. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to start down at the end with Evan Bechtel, and I'm going to give him a topic, and he will sing he's going to sing according to the pattern of Deck the Halls. So he'll do the first line on the topic, and then Chase will do a line that rhymes with that. And then Kyle will do the first half of the next line, and Ben has to immediately pick up where Kyle left off with and then Annabeth will resolve it by rhyming with Ben. So you're welcome to join us for the la 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 as we go along. So with that, Evan, you are going to be singing about dog grooming. Grooming dogs. Okay, take it away.
Man, this poodle's got some lice.
Even though
start with Damien here. Damien's gonna get us started. Em will rhyme. Spencer will do the first half of the line, and Evan, you immediately pick up after Spencer's half line, and then Chase, you'll rhyme with Evan. The new topic that you are singing about is, you are singing about chapstick.
Just got a brand new tube. It is so nice, it's so smooth.
One swipe on my lips.
Ooh, don't forget the tip.
Oh, Chase, you got that. Sorry. Okay, Ben, you are going to be starting us off, and you are singing about pogo sticks. Pogo sticks.
I have never jumped this high.
I feel like I'm gonna fly. I can't land.
I am tipsy.
Then I go and hit my hip. Oopsie.
Damien, I'm going to call you out. There was nothing wrong with your line, but I want to give Spencer a chance with his hipsy. Okay, Evan, you're going to be getting us started. You are singing about inflation.
I can no longer afford eggs. How can people still get kegs?
The price went up. It's too high.
Without my medication, I'm gonna die.
Ben, have a seat. Okay, Evan, you get to start us off. You are singing about, you are singing about new shoe squeak. New shoe squeak. With each step.
I should have returned and then not kept.
Down the halls.
I go squeak, squeak. It is not my favorite week.
Annabeth, I'm gonna call you out. Okay, Em, you're gonna get us started. You are singing about pasta. I love the red sauce.
Then I ask for the manager, not the boss. Compliments to the chef. Guys, I don't really know any words that rhyme with chef.
Evan, you'll be singing about Christmas carols.
Deck the Halls is one of my favorites.
On Spotify, I'm gonna save it. Summer Improv Camp for Kids is one of the things that we do every summer in June. So if you know anybody going into 6th grade through high school, check out our website, chswingit.com, later this spring for information. Okay, Em, you get a solo. And your solo is going to be inspired by the environmental crisis. Environmental crisis. They are knocking down my trees. La 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 la. Trucks all over there going on sprees. La 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 la. Birds' houses are gone. La 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 la. Now there's no more for my mom. La 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 la. Nice job. All of our current members to join Em up on stage. We're going to play a game just with our current members. All of these people out here, our alumni, were once in your shoes, once as young and spry and able to jump up on a stage as you. And one of the things, last night, just so you all know, last night we had a reunion just for like our internal group. And one of the words advice that was given by anyone who can't be here tonight said, just enjoy your cartilage while you have it, kids. So as a hip replacement recipient, I concur. All right, okay, so you guys are going to be playing a game called Story, Story, Die. You don't need a microphone, you can put it out. Just be nice and loud. The microphones here should pick you up. For Story, Story, Die, what's going to happen is I'm going to point to somebody kind of like I did with Chorus of Gripes, and they're going to start narrating a story for us. And at any point, I can point to somebody else, and the person I have been pointing to has to stop mid-thought and pick it up wherever the last person stopped without any sort of hiccup or confusion. So, with that, we are going to hear a series of stories because you are our future current wingmen. And our next show, by the way, will be in February, leading up to Winter Ball in mid-February. So come check out the current cast for that. All right, we're gonna play. Story, Story, Die. So here we go. All right. Our first story. What I need from the audience is a genre of story. Like, what is this?
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale. I like it. Okay. We're gonna start with a fairy tale. This will be in the third person. So I'm gonna start it with our fairy tale.
Jeffrey was exploring the wilderness before the great dragon came and looked him in the eyes. You smell really
Bad. You smell like my dinner. So I'm going to eat you and buy a new car with you.
Okay. Stop. I need another genre. What story is this?
Romance. Mystery.
A mystery. And this will be in the first person. So you are like a character in here.
She walked into my office, and I had never
known who Toots was before she walked in. I was instantly suspicious of her imposing stature and dark, mysterious eyes. They were so mysterious. It was like a mystery.
I could never know what was under that hood. Whenever I saw it,
I didn't know what she was thinking, which is why she was so mysterious to me. And then all of a sudden,
she takes her hood off, and she's
Medusa undercover in the modern age.
my eyes!
I'm frozen!
Go ahead and die, Joey. Any other genre? What's
Utopian society.
Science fiction. Okay, this is a science fiction story. Go ahead and get us started. Oh, let's make it first person. First person.
I turned to my right, and then
Die!
open up a portal, jump through it, and hope that you don't get sucked in.
Because if you do, no one knows where you could
Possibly end up or who you could be.
Come, you don't want to turn into like some alien or anything.
That could hurt you.
Or make you grow fangs. You don't know what you could become hungry for. Because when you turn into an alien, you just
Really enjoy mangoes and
Everyone knows aliens love
Action!
self-help. Okay.
This is a self-help book. Whoever starts can decide what the self-help is for. Yeah.
Do you feel ugly? Do you feel
Ashamed of who you truly are? Do you feel like a big,
Shakespearean tragedy.
What was that?
Shakespearean tragedy.
Shakespearean Before Shakespeare truth, so a Shakespearean tragedy. Okay, go ahead and get us started.
Oh, Lyle, I'm in Shakespeare.
And I love you, oh Lyle. Lyle,
Will you woo me tonight on this full moon? Lyle, oh Lyle, look into my eyes, the sun at its zenith. And the peak of the zenith.
Nature documentary? Okay. Nature documentary. Begin.
The lion's roar is as loud
as the eagle's wings.
One more.
Chicken wings! Cookbook!
This is a horror story. And it's third person.
Cookbook would have been great.
Okay. For third person, take it away.
brandished. Wait.
Okay, well, you give me a first there. Okay. Third person horror, take it away.
John brandished the knife as he walked away from that newly kitchen.
No! Can I get everybody who wants to play Oscar-winning moments to come on up? This might be a big game. Oscar-winning moment. Come on up.
I love the way they all
It's all good. We'll just have a lot of movies. It's okay. We can have yeah, actually, you don't find partners yet. You're right. How many do we have? One more person for okay. All right. For Oscar winning moment, we're gonna have 8 nominees for this. If you feel comfortable with your blurb skills, can you go to that side? I need 8 of you over there for like the summary of the film, and 8 over here for titles. Do I have the numbers right? 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to get 2 letters from the audience, and then we're going to hear 8 nominees for the Academy Award for Most Dramatic Moment. And we'll get the titles of those films from these 8 people. And as each of them announces the title of a film, one of the other people on the other side will come over and give them a high five and claim them as a partner. At that time, we'll hear all 8 titles. Thank you. We'll hear all 8 titles, and then we will hear a blurb that summarizes the plot of that film. And then we will see the most dramatic moment from each film. What I need to know is, from you, what is the street that you live on? Acre with an A? Okay, great, thank you. And I need somebody out here, a volunteer, can just tell me, what's your first name? Grace? Okay, so G. All of these films are going to have 2-word titles, and they are going to have the initials A, G. And with that, we're going to get
started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 87th Annual Academy Awards! Hollywood honors its best and brightest with cheap plastic statues. We'll begin tonight's awards with the award for most dramatic moment. And the nominees are...
Alice's Getaway.
Alice's Getaway. Next nominee.
Australian Gamblers.
Australian Gamblers.
Amateur gay.
Amateur gay. Our fourth nominee.
Ample Geese.
Ample Geese. Our fifth nominee.
Anarchists gather.
Anarchists gather. And our sixth nominee.
Animal greed.
Animal greed. Our seventh nominee.
Alpaca's greatness.
Alpaca's greatness. And our final nominee.
Asian guys.
Asian guys. Okay, great. For those who don't know, two of us, each of us is Asian. All right. Okay. So now for a brief summary of Alice's Getaway.
Alice thought she was just going on a vacation, but when she gets caught up in a criminal scheme, she becomes the driver in this action-packed, race-filled extravaganza.
Okay. Great. Now for a brief summary of Australian Gamblers.
Two guys. One awesome prize money in Australia. John needs to cure his crocodile. Feebird needs to cure his mother. And they both battle it in the origin of poker, Australia.
And now for a summary of Amateur Gay.
Amateur Gay is, of course, a remake of a 1990 silent film of an American who lands in Paris and experiences the grand gaiety of Europe.
Thank you. A brief summary of Ample Geese.
In a true testament of golfing heritage and greatness, 2 honorary land maintenance men at a golf course take on the ample geese in the pond, including the golf course of this blight.
And now for a brief summary of Anarchists Gather.
When retired anarchist Gertrude is attempting to relive her glory days, she sends out a message to all retired anarchists to gather in Times Square to do one last terrorist act.
And now for a brief summary of Animal Greed.
When 2 furry feline friends, Peter and Oreo, find themselves faced with an open front door, they are faced with this ultimate decision of to brave the outdoors or to stay inside. And when they make the decision to go outside, all hell breaks loose.
And for a brief summary of Alpaca's Greatness.
Bienvenidos a Peru. The alpacas are, of course, here making sweaters. But one alpaca, dreams of hiking the Himalayas. Will his father understand?
And for a summary of Asian guys. Please don't get me fired.
First off, Joey is half Asian.
You are not, so go ahead with your description.
In the Himalayan mountains, there sleeps a young white man.
Right.
He's trying to get some swagger from an Asian guy. Will he succeed, or will he not?
Okay, now for the most dramatic moment from Alice's Getaway.
There's police. Do you copy?
I copy. We gotta get out of here. I think I can hold them off, but I don't know that we're both gonna make it. Okay. Listen, you just take the bridge. I'm gonna skirt around and there's no time. No, be free. Take the money and run.
Scene. Thank you very much. Now, for the most dramatic moment from Australian gamblers.
Aw, crikey, John, I just won 80,000 buckaroos from you. This is gonna help cure me bad.
Right. I this now that I don't have this $80,000, I can't cure my crocodile. What am I gonna do?
I don't care if the crocodile is probably just living its whole life. I just left $2 million at you. But I'm trying to cure my neuter.
Wait, what does your mother have?
My mother's ill with something that I think her animal might have to. What do you got?
Crocodilian illness.
That's what my G-Mom got too. Oh my, we're trying to do the same thing. We're croc cleaning.
Crikey!
Crikey, croc.
What if we join together and cure our illness? Cure my crocodile's illness and your mother's illness.
We'll be world beat by the end of this.
You're damn right.
Now, for the most dramatic moment from that talent remake, Amateur Gay.
Ghost of Frenchman. Okay, that ring is falling. Okay, I'm supposed to be happy. That's why I'm doing this.
Ah, but the parents.
The Eiffel Tower is melting. Why is it melting? I came here to be happy. I made my way here on a boat from America. Okay, everything. I'm just trying to be happy.
Yes, and you have accomplished it, you see. When I saw you come off the boat, oh,
I'm happy now, but friends fall.
yes. And you are now not an amateur gay, but a professional gay.
Professional.
Oui.
Merci.
Thank you. And now, for the most dramatic moment from Ample Geese.
We got back from them. I convinced you that this groundskeeper job would be easy. I didn't ever think that we would be in this predicament once again. But as your leader, I will guide us into battle once again against these gosh darn geese. For the sake of the golf course, we will do what we have done before. We will take them on and we will win.
It's time to fight, Don.
To the boat. But I'll never get to say this to you again. You've been one-headed warrior and the best groundskeeper I've ever served with.
You're the best mentor a guy could ask for, Doc.
We're coming into them, Kyle. Don't let them fool you. They're aggressive. They're flying, Kyle. Get ready. They're on the runs, Kyle. They're everywhere. Kyle, move. We're going down together just like it's supposed to be.
For the most dramatic moment from Anarchists Gather.
One last act, Jeremy. We blew up so many things together. I still see the fire behind my eyes when I do this.
She still thinks I'm Jeremy. I really need you to go through the plan with me. We should start as speak real close in here.
We're gonna blow up the Washington Memorial. It's going to go.
Okay, I got everything I need. You're going away. Let's go.
This is
Oh, you're real great, aren't you, Granny?
That's the government.
Scene. And now for the most dramatic moment from Animal Greed.
Peter, our great conquest is over. I see it. The origin of the glorious cardboard box. Amazon fulfillment. I see it in front of me. We are going to go in there and steal all of the boxes. They will all be ours. No more Charles or Peter II. All boxes shall belong to us. Let's go.
I'm dying, I'm dying. Take the boxes and lead us to victory.
I just have pause.
Thank you. And now, for the most dramatic moment from Alpaca's greatness.
Papa, I know the family business means a lot to you, but my heart is with my ancestors in the Himalayas, and I need to find them. It's my purpose.
Hijo, this has been a family business for 5 generations. Your family legacy. But, I had a dream once. Really? I had a dream, not of sweaters, but of shoes.
And the frogs from the Himalayan lions.
Exactly. Exactly like the frogs from the Himalayan lions. So, if you would do me this favor, send me a postcard.
Of course, Papa. I'll spit on them all, and I'll do you one better and bring the shoes home for us.
And finally, for the most dramatic moment from Asian guys.
Sensei, Miha! I've already shaved my head, 5 men laid out, bought a Toyota. I've done everything. I need to become an Asian god. And you won't let me.
There's one more task. You must face Kenzo Zo, the Grand Master of the Himalayas. He has to come up here on stage. To prove you are worthy of him, you must first learn to balance on your head, your bald, beautiful head. You have to do it on your own. I will catch your shirt.
Thank you. You know how much.
Because I'm
I'm Asian!
The Academy Award goes to Ample Geese! Thank you. You guys, are you having a good time tonight? It has been such a, we have 2 more games, don't worry, I'm not ending it yet, but I just want to say it has been so much fun for me the last 36 hours to reunite with so many awesome, wonderful people. I'm proud of them for getting up here and doing this again. I'm just so excited and I'm glad to be able to share them with you, and I think you guys are having a good time, right? It's wonderful. Okay, so we have 2 games left, and for this game we didn't practice. Just so you know, we had a practice session this afternoon for an hour and a half. That's all they've had. Some of these alums haven't done this in 14 years, and they had an hour and a half this afternoon. But this is the game we didn't practice today. If I can get 5 people who know the game 4 Corners, we're going to turn it into Pentagon. So can I get 5 people to come on stage for 4 Corners in the form of Pentagon? And if you don't know it, you can figure it out. This is a yes and style game. Yeah, perfect. So, it's very simple. If you want to do a scene here, this will be, go on up. Then you can be the 5th. Okay. All right. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to ask you guys to form a pentagon. So, Peter and Evan, would you stand in the front? And then, Mason, would you take a step back? And then, Ben, would you stand sort of in line with Spencer so that you make a pentagon in shape here? What's going to happen is I'm going to give a relationship to Peter and Evan. And when they do a scene together, they will be in this relationship. And I'm going to ask you to rotate to clockwise. And then Evan and Ben, when they do scenes together, Evan will have a different identity in this pair. And we'll just be rotating backwards and forwards, clockwise and counterclockwise as we go. So here's the setup. Evan, when you and Ben do a scene together, you are a chiropractor and patient.
Okay, rotate clockwise. Ben, when you do scenes with Mason, you are a janitor and a kid who just threw up. Okay? Rotate clockwise. Mason, when you do scenes with Spencer, you are co-workers in a morgue. Okay, rotate clockwise. Spencer, when you do a scene with Peter, you are an evil scientist and his henchman. And then rotate Peter, when you do a scene with Evan, you guys are tennis doubles partners who think you're much better than you actually are. Okay, so just to sound off, remind us, what's your relationship?
Oh, tennis. Champions.
Professional tennis partners.
Clockwise. Remind us, what's your relationship?
Chiropractor and patient.
Clockwise. What is your relationship?
Guys gonna throw up and gender.
Yeah. Clockwise. What's your relationship?
Guys in the morning.
Two co-workers in a morgue. Be nice and loud, Mason. And finally, what is your relationship?
Evil scientist.
And it's happening.
Okay, so you two, we're gonna see little snippets from these people. You don't have to pick up where you left off. These are just sort of like mini scenes between these characters, starting with you. Take it away.
Harold.
Yes, master.
I need you to grab the Toa frog.
The Toa frog?
It's over there.
All right, boss.
Third jar from the left.
You know when I try to grab things, I don't really succeed very well.
Clockwise.
Listen, the match is coming up soon, and I know we gotta get some reps in, but I think we're probably pretty good. You wanna kick it instead?
I say we keep warming up, but let's just take a couple shots and drink a beer while we're
Clockwise.
Hey, here at Gyro's Gyro, we do things a little bit different. I see you've been having some problems. Doc, it's not been good. Yeah, it's no issue at all. So the first thing I like to do
No, don't do it. No, I swear to God. I swear to it. I have buried people.
Stop scaring me. We're in the freezer.
So last time I tried to go grab something, it started grabbing me and I turned into a volcano. Climate change people hate us after that one.
That was the plan. To make people think that climate change is fake.
Politicians are funding us then?
Yeah.
Counterclockwise.
Okay. You see that one over there?
Great feet.
Counterclockwise.
Well, Doc, that last treatment just did wonders on my back. You got anything for my hips? Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is one that I learned back in my times with the WWE.
Counterclockwise.
All right, fifth shot on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Counterclockwise.
For today's experiment, we are going to shave my head and put it in a cauldron and see what color it turns. All right, I put the socks on that one.
Dang it.
All right, get on your knees. I'll shave them off.
One more foot chunk.
Counterclockwise.
I want to say, I'm sorry about it.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Clockwise.
Don't say it.
I have to.
Counterclockwise.
Okay.
It's all on my system.
I appreciate that. I spent hours.
I might
Oh, what's this, Disney? Yeah, Disney? That name right there? Yeah, that's the one? That's not a problem. See, the best thing to do with a knee injury like this is you're gonna take the, oh shoot. You're perfect, right? Perfect. And I didn't give you a concussion, even though I almost did in front of all these people. See you, thank you very much.
We are down to our final game of the night. Can I ask all of our current members to come up first? Current members, go up on stage and grab a microphone down to that far end. Current members, I'm going to ask you to just introduce yourself, say your name and what grade you're in, if you're in, and just start down at the end there. Yep, just say your name and your grade for people who are currently in the troop. Take it away.
Is it on? Hello. My name is Spencer Forster, and I am a senior. This is my third year winging it.
Woo! Hi, I'm Annabeth. This is my first year as a troop member, and I am a senior.
Hi guys, it's Mason. This is my second year in the troop. That's it.
He's a junior.
Hi, I'm Rodney. I'm a freshman, and this is my 5th month in the troop.
Hi, I'm Em, and I'm a freshman. I'm Damien, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Dorian. I am a sophomore, not a freshman. And this is my 2nd year in the troop.
I'm Ben. I'm a senior, and this is my 2nd year in the troop. I'm Joey. I'm a senior. It's my 1st year in the troop.
Great, thank you. You guys can sort of cluster over there. Can I have all of our alarms come on up? All right. You can grab a microphone too from Spencer. I'm just going to ask you to say your name, what year you graduated, and where you're living now. And if you want to tell us what you're doing as a job, you can do that. Yeah, take it away.
Hey, I'm Josh Arminio. I joined in 2005, and I live in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm a school counselor.
Charlie Carlton, did it for 4 years from 2019 to 2023. Currently a history student at Westchester University.
JC, I was graduated in 2016. I just moved back to Carlisle and I babysit robots all day.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I graduated in 2019 and I live in Carlisle and I'm a lab tech on Middletown.
I'm Travis. I was graduated in 2007. I was in the first 2 years of the troop, which were the best, and it's been downhill ever since. I live in Rochester, New York with my wife Jess and my daughter Parker, and I teach at RIT there. I teach programming to game design students.
Hi, I'm Turner. I graduated in 2014. Yeah, I live in New York now. I just moved, and I'm a graphic designer.
I'm Aiden. I am a sophomore at Penn State, and I graduated from high school in 24, so I was in the troop for 3 years.
I'm Kirsten. I graduated in 2010. I was in the troop all 4 years. I now live in Palmyra. I am a salon owner in the Harrisburg area, and I'm also a sterile processor at a surgical center.
Hey, I'm Ben Ramirez. I graduated class of 2008. I was in the group with the inaugural Black Shirts in 2005, so 3 years. I still live in Carlisle. I'm a father of 3. I drive a truck, but that's boring. What's exciting is that I still do a lot of performing stuff, like live D&D at the Carlisle Theater and sketch comedy in Harrisburg. So I'm Timmy.
I'm Evan Bechtel. I graduated in 2018. I was in the troop only for my senior year. Auditioned 4 times. I am currently a master's student at the American Museum of Natural History, pursuing a degree in earth science education.
Should tweak your mics. All right, I'm Doris. I graduated this year. I'm currently a freshman at GW, studying mechanical engineering in DC. I also make music from time to time.
Hi, I'm Chase. I graduated Carlisle in 2025, and I was in the troop all 4 years, and now I'm studying psychology and theater at Oberlin College in Oberlin, Ohio.
So much power.
I'm Colin. I go to Colgate University. I just graduated last year, so barely alums over here. So.
Hello, my name is Dominic DiLorenzo. I graduated in 2019. Was doing it for all 4 years here in high school. I currently work for a general contractor out of Baltimore as a project manager.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Peter Kay. I was class of 2020, the COVID class, and now I'm living up down in Louisiana doing mission work, so I basically just go to crawfish boils.
Not cool enough to use 2 mics, so I'm gonna stick with 1. My name's Chuck Stoddard. I graduated in 2012. I was in the troop for 3 years. I now live in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, on a small sheep farm with my wife, Julia, and I am a federal construction project manager.
Hello everybody, I'm Mark Blashford. I started in 2005 as a freshman and then I graduated in 2009 from high school.
Great.
Real quick. I just returned, I just moved back to Central PA from a stint in Iceland, and I'm a puppeteer.
Nice. All right. I would like to get a picture before we play our last game. And if we have any other alums who want to come up and join us for the picture, even if you didn't perform, we'd love to have you in this picture. Can you guys clump up though so it's a tight clump of people at various levels? Like some people can sit or lay down in front, and then we'll play our last game after this. I know we have someone from the yearbook and someone, we have some photographers here, so you guys especially can, you always want to make it really tight, squeeze in. Kirsten, you want to kneel down? If you're not wearing this shirt, can you maybe move toward the back though? Yeah, it is so great. Look, all those other, there's wonderful people. If you're not wearing the shirt, just stand. We want your faces visible. But there we go. There we go. You're good. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna snap a picture of them too while we're at it. Victoria, come down. Chuck, Neil, Spencer, come down to the front. There we go. I don't have my phone, so I'm gonna rely on you guys. Get some good pictures. Okay, thank you. Get some good pictures. Thank you before we thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God. Fawn, get in the picture! You're taking a selfie.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You say as you take pictures.
Somebody take this way.
I can.
I got it. Okay, thanks.
Fawn, you're faster than this. Maybe not.
Don't you stop smiling. Everybody say the name of your favorite English teacher ever.
And that's all the film. Mr. Really Goes teaches Dad math. I don't know. Oh, that's the live stream.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt Fawn really quick. And I didn't, of course, I didn't plan this because I'm reading it and I don't plan things. So we made a little memento for Fawn with everybody's signatures on it. And we wanted something for the 20th for you to be able to hang on your wall. Something more than a card, less than something we couldn't afford. So that's for you. And then I also want to take a minute because I don't want us to lose the opportunity to really say thank you to Matt Falstaff. Like I said, I graduated in 2012, and as I've become an adult, I look back at high school, and my favorite part of high school is Wayneman. And to be honest, I have yet to find anywhere else where this exists. This is such a wildly unique thing, and I look at the group of people on the stage, and I listen to all the people last night at our reunion, and the group is so diverse, it's so special, it's such an incredible group of people, and I think that's largely because we got this opportunity because of Mr. Falstaff. So if I could get everybody to give Mr. Falstaff a massive round of applause.
Okay, this final game is a really simple one. It is called World's Worst. I asked you for various jobs, and I'm going to name a job. And if you have an idea for something that would be said or done by the world's worst example of that job, just step out into the middle, say you're doing it real fast, and then get out so other people can have a turn. We are going to see things that would be said or done by the world's worst lifeguard. World's worst lifeguard.
Oh, it's time for break.
Stay there and drown, fat kid. You good? Are you good? You look like you need help, but I'm gonna just give you some time. Oh, you fine as hell. One mouth to mouth, one mouth to mouth. I can't swim.
All right, my sunscreen will be ready in 40 seconds. Just hold your breath.
Look, I'm sure there's a life lesson in this, but, you know, like sink or swim, it's that kind of world.
The world's worst horse whisperer.
What up, horse? I mean, that's it.
The world's worst, where'd it go? Movie director.
Just start when you're ready. Are the lights on?
We're gonna do something never before done. Another Marvel superhero movie.
Can you do that, but like better?
So I say we make James Gunn stop directing movies.
Go ahead. Yeah. Now, I just know that I told you to give me a little more. This time, give me a little more.
How can we make Lion King more live action? I can't see this thriller coming together without Jennifer Coolidge as our lead.
I'm Google Gemini. I'm ChatGPT. Oh, sorry. Huh?
And, we can, yeah.
Only 3 cigarettes a day, okay?
For our last job, world's worst exotic dancer.
I'm putting clothes back on. They call me Avalanche because when I fall, you die.
Chat with them. Thank you guys for coming out. I have a quick question for everybody. Should we do a 25-year anniversary in 5 years? In the meantime, if you're a high school student, we're going to be holding auditions in the fall. And if you are a middle schooler or older, we'll be doing summer camp this year. And we just want to keep this tradition going. Thank you so much to all of you for coming out and sticking through a long show. Thank you very much. We did not properly thank Grayson and Derek James and Thunder Productions. Thank you very much for making sure we can be heard and seen. Thank you.
Here, grab your stuff.